Hey, good morning, I'm Steve.
George.
Marion.
And this is
Chip's Garage.
Steve, we got an unbelievable car here. If we can just even show the viewers to begin with. There's a couple cool things about this, Steve, I'm going to shock you with.
Tell me, what is it?
Well,
Come on, Chip.
one is the mileage.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't even guess on it. I promise you can't even guess.
No.
The other one is there's a special shifter in this car that is super, super rare.
Would the guy put it in?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
And then,
is it all cut up, ready to race?
The production numbers on this thing and what it actually is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I want to get going on it, George. So give us just an overview of it, and we'll get into the stories.
Well, it started back in 2005, maybe 2006. We purchased one of these. It's a 1983 Hurst Olds, and we purchased it from our neighbor, and then we had it for up until 2013, and we ran it through the semi-auction. And a gentleman, believe it or not, around the corner from us, lived around the corner, bought it.
Oh, nice.
And it was a 10,000 mile car from Ocala, and I saw all the documentation with it. I bought it from my neighbor. It was even had the original tires on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So when Ted bought our car, he was driving home. He blew the tires in it and all that, and he had to get new tires. So he's an appliance repair technician, and he was at a customer's house, and they were talking about cars, and he said something about an Oldsmobile, and he says, well, the customer said, my buddy's got Oldsmobiles, him and his wife collect Oldsmobiles.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, and then he shows him a business card from my company, Amen Air, and on the back I wrote down the mileage when I did the oil change.
Yeah.
He says, well, do you know who this is? He said, heck yeah, I'll call George now. So he called him,
Yeah.
and we talked, and Mary and I could not believe that he was around the corner.
Wow.
So he said, I'm selling it.
Yeah.
And this was, a couple years ago now.
Yeah.
And I said to Marion, I wouldn't mind buying that car back. I asked him, what's the mileage on it? He said, about 13,000 miles.
Yeah.
I said, great. And we had a history on the car.
Yeah.
We knew what it was. We knew the previous owners. We were the third owner, and Ted was the fourth.
Yeah.
So we went to a car show, and Marion got in, and I think she maybe forgot, or you could tell them about the interior, what you thought about.
It was the velour, and
Right.
I really preferred the vinyl than the velour.
Yeah.
So I was kind of hesitant. I said, well, I don't know.
So we passed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were I was looking for one with vinyl
So
interior.
just to make clear, that's
Yeah.
not this car we're
Right.
talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
Ted-
another
just so
car,
everybody's
yeah.
clear.
Right.
You were looking for one. though.
Looking for one,
Gotcha.
and then a friend of a friend who purchased it from Ted, and he sold his since then. So we found this online, and what attracted us was a vinyl interior,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it looked clean.
Yeah.
So we didn't really buy it because it was sold presumably, at that time it was 500 miles when we bought it.
Right.
We bought it because of the interior, and it looked clean, and the price, it was a value to us.
Yeah.
So we bought it, we got it to the house, and and then we have a friend, Rudy Ghana, and he came and looked at it. I told him, and I said, I want you to critique this thing,
Yeah.
and just tell me what's right, what's wrong. And he's one of these guys, he doesn't hold back. If it's not right, he will let you know, and if it is right, he'll tell you why.
Right.
He went through it back and forth all around, and he said, I think it was 2021 or 2022, he says, I remember looking at this car and talking to somebody about it. He says, I'm disappointed in myself that I passed on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he authenticated it from his perspective and his experience,
Yeah.
and which goes back to, as a kid, he worked for Fisher Body and
Yeah.
Oldsmobile. His
Wow.
whole family worked in Lansing, where they made all the Hurst Olds, all the W
okay.
cars, all the performance Oldsmobiles.
And he followed his car.
And he actually ordered one and followed his car down the assembly line.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So, and
I
he
like
still has the original paperwork, original owner, all of that.
Wow,
So
wow.
he's well versed on it.
So, Steve, I want you to get in the car because I know you're dying for this, and I want you to tell the viewers. Well, of course, we can see the interior, and this is vinyl, but I want you to tell the viewers the mileage on this car.
747 miles.
Wow.
Right here.
And a
over here.
1983.
700 hard miles.
Yeah, very
Well,
hard
like-
miles.
We're talking about it was the first time it was registered in.
The first time this car was registered, and this comes from a Carfax,
Yeah.
was 2017.
So it's been in a dealership, wasn't it?
In New Jersey, I believe it was New Jersey, an Oldsmobile dealership had it right up until 2017. Of course, when Oldsmobile went under, they took it and they put it in storage,
Yeah.
and then it didn't come out of storage until 2017.
It's literally a time
And
capsule.
since then, it's had two previous owners before us. I think we were the third one.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And we have a little bit of supportive documentation, not a whole lot, but we didn't buy it, and I really don't care if it is 700. Marion doesn't. We don't really
Right,
care. I don't
right.
care what the mileage is.
Right.
We're enjoying the car. It's a nice, clean,
Yeah.
vinyl interior, 83 Hurst Olds, and that's
Right.
why we bought it.
Yeah.
I really don't care about the mileage.
Now, Marion, tell us, because I know you know this, how many were made? You were telling us how many were made, and this and the 84 were certain models, or tell us about it a little bit.
Well, yes, this comes off the Calais chassis, and I believe they had 466,111 of this body style,
Yeah.
and they dedicated 2,500. There were 16 different trims, and they dedicated
16.
2,500 were supposed to be a Hurst Olds,
Okay.
and it ended up being 3,001 because after they produced them, they started giving them to the dealerships. They were only supposed to get 2. The bigger dealerships got more, so there was more of a demand for the car.
Okay.
So they ended up increasing the production, and then it's 3,001 because an executive wanted it. So they had to
So
build
they
one
had
more
to
for
build
the
one
executive.
more for the executive. Now, you were also telling us that 15th anniversary. Want to
Yes.
look here, and
Yeah.
I'm going to have you tell us about the logo in a minute, George. But you were telling us that, first of all, the 15th anniversary of what?
of
First.
the first 1968
First
Hurst
one.
Olds.
Okay.
Correct.
Right. So it's the anniversary of the Hurst and Olds relationship in the
Yes.
making of these cars. Now, 83 and 84 were the last.
Only 2 years that they actually made the Hurst Olds.
Okay.
And of course, 15th edition is just the 1 year. And in 83, you bought the vehicle, and it was
Good.
black with the silver rocker panels.
Yeah.
And then in 84, it was reversed. So the car was
Okay.
silver
Right.
with black
Okay.
rocker
Yeah.
panels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this color would have been the main
Yeah,
color,
right.
Up
and
on top,
the black would have been down
Right.
here.
And what
it
she
might-
meant by the only 2 years, they made Hurst Olds other years, but what she was
Oh,
referring
this
to.
body style.
No,
I'm sorry.
this bike and the shifter, also.
we'll talk about that.
Came. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Now, am I right that 83 and 84 were the last 2 years?
I think so.
Yes, that's
yeah,
correct.
I don't.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
correct because
much,
yeah.
otherwise
I
they
think so,
they had a 442 after that, I believe. But these were the only 2 years for the Hurst Olds itself.
Okay.
And it's go ahead, Steve.
What's 442 mean?
4-barrel, 4-speed dual exhaust,
Yep.
and then 4-barrel or 400 4-barrel dual exhaust. In 65, they went to an automatic.
Yeah.
In 64, when it was an option, it was a 330 motor, and it was like a police interceptor option. That's where they got 4-barrel, 4-speed dual exhaust. And then in 65, they went to the 400 cubic inch motor, and it became 400 4-speed dual exhaust. Of course, you could get an automatic.
Right. Yeah. So based on the year, it could mean something a
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah.
But I want you to come back here. We're going to show the viewers. And George, you were telling us about this.
Wait a minute. I want to make sure I got that right because I got so many 4s and 2s in my head. It's 400 4-barrel dual exhaust in 65.
Okay.
The 4-speed went out in 64.
Wow. But they carried the
65
name on.
became 65 became 400 4-barrel dual exhaust, and then of course everything was history. Just a great history.
All
after
I hear
that.
is 442
Yeah,
over and
that's
over.
right.
And that's-
And then some people say 442, but I don't know.
yeah.
I pronounce
But
it.
442 is the perfect 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Right.
Okay, I'm trying to. I can't. Can I drive it?
No.
Yeah. She sounds like me.
I know. I'm just so excited that I come up and give her a
know.
little hug and.
All right, let's show this back here because this is really cool. So you were telling us here, George, about the logo here.
Yeah,
And I
the
want you to point
logo,
that out.
and this came from my friend Rudy.
Let's get a close up here.
That there was an employee that was putting these on, and he wasn't putting them on just right. You know, you could see how it looks a little high here, and spacing.
Really?
And he got in the late models, I believe is when it was, and he got fired for it or whatever. But this has the original decals on it, and the original hood trunk plate paint, and everything's original.
Right.
in that
So look at
respect.
how these look 3D. So
Yeah,
what
and
they
then
did,
that's
you got the three
that
colors.
design started this year.
George?
Yeah.
Friday, was he,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
little,
who knows? Yeah.
you know?
There was another event too. I guess somebody had put sand in the paint,
Oh.
and they had to repaint. I don't know how many cars
wow.
because of the sand. and-
Disgruntled employee.
yeah,
Disgruntled
disgruntled
employee.
employee. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Now this year, and we'll get under the hood later, but this year only had how much horsepower?
180, I think.
Whoa,
180.
180.
Yeah, and it's a
307.
307
Yeah.
small block.
Yeah, small block, low
Now,
compression.
now that doesn't sound like a lot, but now what was the one? You guys can help me. The Buick that they made
Grand
fast?
National.
Yeah, yeah. How
Oh,
much
no.
horsepower did that
Oh,
have?
I don't
Like,
know. That car
30,
was
something like that, maybe?
that car
that's
was
what
a-
I want to say.
thinking, yeah.
230.
that was the fastest production car in that year.
Yeah.
in
Right.
87.
Yeah, so I mean, this had 180,
80.
not bad.
Yeah.
You know, for the year. So again, you got to keep.
Well,
in
the
mind
Corvettes
year.
and
Yeah.
Camaros in the late 70s were, in the early 80s, were 180, 100
Right.
horse or so.
Right,
They
that's
even
right.
made one California Corvette model with a 305 in it.
Right.
This was generally appearance.
Yeah.
Had a
Yeah.
little bit of
and
performance.
sort of more into
Well,
the getting
and
it back in a little bit more.
It
into
sounds
the-
good.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
again, in
Yeah.
those years, the
Yeah.
government, right, all the restrictions
Well, yeah.
and stuff.
They
That's
were
what
limited.
economy.
That's the way
And-
we held on to the muscle cars in those years as an appearance. It
Right.
wasn't performance.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because this actually is 0 to 60 in, they say, 8.8 seconds.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is not real
No.
fast.
No.
But comfortable. You're comfortable in that 8
Right.
seconds.
right. Oh, how does it drive?
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a very comfortable
It's a
car.
full-frame
yeah.
car.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, Oldsmobile was a luxury car,
Yes.
really. So
Yeah.
this was their sort of attempt at a muscle car looking luxury car. Am I correct?
And you know, by 83, they all came, well, not all of them, but I would say most of them probably came with air conditioning,
Yeah.
power windows, power seats. So they were loaded up.
Right.
It's being a special edition, the dealers loaded them up anyway.
Yeah. yeah.
Right.
To beef up the MSRP.
And
Right.
the prices were what, around 15 grand?
Around 15,
Yeah.
and this
That's
has
a pretty
a
good chunk.
373 posi in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
so it's a GM
which helps
Timble.
it. Yeah, which helps it.
Is
move
it
out.
does it have overdrive in this or not?
Yes,
Yes.
it does have the overdrive and a lock-up torque
Okay,
converter.
lock up
yeah.
torque.
Yeah,
So that
now
was their first
Steve-
attempt to it.
Now,
Yeah.
Steve, we were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, and I want you to get in here and describe to us, and we want to get a close-up inside of this shifter. So go ahead and get in there,
Okay,
Steve. Is it
all
okay
right.
if he sits
Yeah,
in?
absolutely. Yeah.
I'm still drooling over the
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, you know.
So maybe from the other side we can show the viewers, and you can get a good view of the shifter.
Wow, look at the pedals.
In that center console is a little card if you want to
Okay.
open
Now,
that up.
Steve, do you
Pull that
actually?
card out.
What is this actually called,
Yeah,
Steve?
that's it. Yeah.
You remember?
These are called lightning rods.
Lightning rod shifters.
You've seen
And-
these back in the 80s in pro streets and I mean
Pro
you know,
stock.
pro mod,
Pro
pro
stock.
stock. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
pro stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you know how they work?
Check this out. Well, you put it in drive. Okay,
Yeah.
George. George has to help me on
Yeah.
this. It's
Okay.
been a long
all the
time.
way
Help us
down
out,
into
George.
regular drive.
So you,
Yeah.
if you don't mind,
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
can I start it, Mary?
No.
You put it right here.
Yeah. Push the button all the way, and then push the button all the way down. Yeah.
There you go.
And
Okay.
then you'd pull down 1 and 2.
One
push
and
the
two.
button. Yeah.
Push the button.
Oh, where'd
Yeah.
it go? Okay.
That's it.
Okay. There
Okay.
you go.
And then you'd go 1, 2 as you're shifting up gears.
Like-
You got to
like-
push the button. Yeah.
like this.
1,
Shift
right?
one.
And two.
And then you'd get that and put that in overdrive.
And then once you
with the
get
button,
racing
and
like
that's your
that-
final shift.
Yeah, and you can't put these when you're driving.
No.
Okay.
Well, you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And it extended the shifts out to like 4 or 5 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just keep your foot on it, and it would shift at about 4 or 5,000.
No, it won't. I have to.
Mechanical error.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There
There's a
you
little
go.
latch on the side.
That's
okay.
extra to know how to do that.
It's,
you know?
Yeah,
it's childproof.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, there's only very rare.
It can't
very
be childproof. I just did it.
very limited production. Well, I want the viewers to look in here, how comfortable this is. G-body, isn't it correct?
Yes.
G-body.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your Monte Carlos, Oldsmobiles, Pontiacs,
Yeah.
all. But I want you to see, look at Hurst Olds, 15th anniversary here.
That's the
You got a
badge.
quartz clock. You got a tachometer over here. 747 miles, not 147, not 1,000, and all the gauges. You know, I had an SS Monte Carlo, which is basically like this. I love the car. Look at the AM/FM cassette. Delco
It still works.
still works.
Yeah.
Here's your controls, lighter. You see that? And let me put this here back so we don't lose it. This was small, but it was, you know, it worked. Here's the ashtray. Look at that. If you come over here on the other side, I'll show you all this. This
Power
is your
seats.
cruise control
Yeah.
right here.
Hang on for a second so the viewers can
Yeah.
see this. Go ahead, point out, Steve.
Look at, here's your tilt. And then here's cruise control. Very simple. Very, very simple. Push for washers. All your lights are here. But look at this. Here's your locks. You can hear them too back then.
Yeah.
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 You know, here's your power windows. But look at this. You can't buy this at all. You can't reproduce this. It's just such a beautiful car. If you look here, look in here. It's just gorgeous.
Power seats.
Yeah,
Power seats. Oh, yeah.
And-
Look at this.
And look at the chrome going up the
Yeah,
side.
that's
and to the
plastic
back.
chrome. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
But even the sill plates,
Sill
how they
plates?
did this, you can tell
Yeah.
this was a luxury
Yeah,
car.
oh, yeah.
Right.
Well,
T-tops.
Oldsmobile was right under Buick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And let's open this up back here. And there was plenty of room for a
got the,
family.
in front,
here,
that's
right here.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of room to put the kids in the back or two people.
And an ashtray. I
And
mean,
an ashtray.
You don't see that anymore either.
no,
right?
no. But it was a very nice car, comfortable. They always
Yeah.
rode beautiful.
Yeah.
And actually, the vinyl is rare because they wanted the plush
Yeah.
velour
Yeah,
seating.
velour.
and,
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
so
I think Rudy says maybe 7 that he's seen. with
Wow.
vinyl.
Wow.
Wow.
And he has one that he just bought with a few thousand miles, has the original documentation that shows them ordering the vinyl.
Wow.
Up until recently, I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's produced that.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, back in the 80s, the velour was the popular
Well, that
thing,
was
right?
Absolutely.
choice. That was premium.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Everybody wanted crushed
Yeah.
they were
velour.
tired of the vinyl.
Yeah,
and
vinyl,
the
leather
cracking
vinyl, all
and-
that.
Yeah.
I wanted to point out, too, the burgundy, if you can just show it one more time.
Maple,
the,
they call
the-
that.
what color?
Maple. I
Maple?
think it's what-
Okay,
yeah.
maple, it looks burgundy to me.
Yeah.
But again, burgundy or maple was very, very popular
Yes.
in these years.
Yeah.
Like a lot
But
of the
hard
cars.
to maintain.
Oh, yeah.
They got faded out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah. A dark color,
They
especially
look-
in Florida.
There was a special option that you could order in the interior gray.
Also
Oh,
great.
really?
It came
Oh,
very
that's
few.
right. I
I don't know
remember
how
that
many
gray.
came in. I shouldn't say very few because I don't know how many. But
Yeah.
yes, you could also get a gray. But I've only seen the gray
Once.
in the velour, right? I don't think I've seen the gray
Only
vinyl.
in velour.
Well, let's take a look under here.
Notice your spoiler. Factory
spoiler.
spoiler.
That's very subtle, very
That's a
nice.
factory
I've always
spoiler,
liked the back
yeah.
windows full.
Yeah.
You know, it's all.
Well, similar as a Monte Carlo.
right, exactly. Look at how clean this is.
Yeah.
How neat.
And when he came in and to look it over,
on?
he looked at all of this and he said, absolutely all original. And just the one sticker, that's it, with the jack instructions on it. No other stickers. That's the way the 83 came.
Yeah.
I think the 84 had a few more stickers if my memory serves me.
Yeah.
But
Space saver.
Yeah, look at
That's
point
it.
that out, Steve.
That's
There,
Here's
an
an
original.
See it, get
Yeah.
a close up
Original.
of that.
Original
Space saver.
spare. Yeah.
And that's where the start of it pretty much was
Yeah.
a little bit. And you can see it's never been touched under here. Look at it's all original. Very big trunk. Probably fit a few bodies in here.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but there's a brochure. Look at it. It shows the lightning rods, the car.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
This is a reproduction window
There you go.
sticker.
There you go.
Yeah.
$15,436.
That's reproduction.
That's a pretty big chunk because in '84 I bought my first house for $34,000.
I remember when cars went over $10,000,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're never going to sell them. Car over
Marion's got
$10,000.
Marion's got a quick story on $10,000.
Oh yeah, we were at a Ford dealership and saw a truck, and George said, if I ever pay $10,000 for a vehicle, commit me. It's like,
I must be insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Now
When
it's
I
like,
heard
what's
I
that?
was like,
Could be the tax for crying out loud. But
And then you just look, no power latch, just regular.
no, there's I don't know. There's no power
yeah,
latch.
okay.
Yeah. it would have a motor,
motor and all that.
solenoid or
Yeah.
something in there.
But you got the these are the covers for the T-tops.
Yes.
Here?
Yeah, and look at them like
They're like brand new. Look at these are covers.
they even have the GM
Oh,
GM.
yeah, look
date.
here. Hang on, turn around there.
Yeah,
Steve.
turn
Yeah.
around. Look at
No,
here.
here.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and this
at that.
this was the Oldsmobile Fisher
And then
body. I'm sorry,
119.
Fisher body.
Yeah,
1983 is
That's-
dated.
that's where it's dated right
Oh
here.
yeah,
Look at.
that.
See it pointed out?
Yeah.
Actual date.
Yeah. Well, these are rare by itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you want to put these when you take them off. You want to put these in here. You know, your T-tops.
You know, personally, I would have preferred to not have. Oops, sorry. I would have preferred to not have T-tops because they're prone to leak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But when on the way we were driving up here, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
It
No,
was beautiful.
wanna
Looking
bring-
up through the T-tops was gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I want to bring a point up here because we had a comment on our last or video before last where we're touching a very rare car. Somebody made a comment, "Oh, you shouldn't touch it. You shouldn't
Oh,
open
no.
it." Well,
Hell
there's
no.
a comment I
Where
want.
this is a driver.
Because I told the
Yeah.
viewer, I did respond
Hey,
to
it's
the
not that
viewer,
rare.
and we
Yeah.
appreciate your comments.
Yeah.
But I did tell the viewer, the
Yeah.
viewer wanted us to go through the car,
Absolutely.
and
Enjoy
George,
it.
George told us the same thing. It's a driver, so I
Yeah.
just wanted to confirm that.
100%.
So nobody gets upset
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
Well, we're not making them where you have the gloves on.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I mean, we respect these cars.
Wait a minute,
like
wait a
this.
minute.
And-
Real fast. I just want to show you the some of the documentation I do have because it is a bit interesting. This is from the sales. This is an original brochure, and that is cool. Original brochure
Wow,
when
yeah,
the
show
car.
it
to the viewers there.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah. See,
then-
it started out there. We're
yeah,
there
these
and
are
all
your
that.
years
Yeah,
up
yeah,
until '83,
yeah.
right? And then
Wow.
introduction, Hurst Olds, and then special features, how to use the
Okay.
shifter,
Ah, yeah.
okay, the lightning.
Steve needs to read that.
Yeah, I need to read
you,
that, yeah.
you got to brush up on that, Steve. And then these are all the specs.
Been 45
and,
years.
Yeah. And then these are part numbers, and this is an original.
I want to show something here too. If you can get a close up of this, this is how they promoted the
These are,
lightning
Yep,
rod.
I
these are
remember that.
actually
I remember that.
postcards. That's actually a postcard.
I definitely remember that.
Yeah, which is very, very, very cool. And this is an ad from merchandising in Oldsmobile when they promoted the vehicle in '82. It gives you a description of some of the promotions that they had just before they produced them. And this is some literature on how to do the striping. This is an old Minnesota title. These gentlemen purchased it before me. They notarized the mileage and different things about it. Two different owners.
That's nice to have that.
And this guy did the same thing. This is a certificate, some kind of a GM literature,
Yeah.
GM stuff, and this is an article here on it.
I like how they're smoking them here.
Yeah. And this is some other stuff there.
Yeah, good.
Very nice.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get to the business part, the big end.
Yeah, let's do.
Let's get that. We have to
Okay.
get. Let's get up front here. As look down the side, it's gorgeous. The seams are nice on this car. You might want to pull the hood.
You want to pull the thing, the hood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Might want to also say it's the first year they don't have the hood emblem.
That's
they
the
have
first year, yeah.
just the badge in the front.
yeah. The hood scoop, non-functional.
Non-functional.
Okay, there it is, all original. And like George was saying, the tape, these here, all this here, all original.
Well, Marion, what was you? You had mentioned something about the air cleaner, and this.
That's
dual,
original.
Dual snorkel.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Snorkel.
The
Yeah.
dual snorkel.
with a
Okay.
chrome.
lid.
Chrome, and then it was aluminum.
Get a little bling.
Lighter.
You can see the sticker on the valve cover.
Oh yeah, it has the
Oh, yeah,
original
you gotta see
stickers on the
that.
valve
Yeah.
covers.
And you can tell the difference between a Chevy engine and an Olds engine, just the valve cover itself.
Right.
You know, cruise
Now-
control. Look at this, the big hole.
Rudy also mentioned to me about the hoses and the different parts. Now Oldsmobile started with the two. This year it didn't say GM. This is a correct original hose with that number on it. The belts are original. There's a lot of originality. I mean, little stuff like this
Yeah, I showed
is
him.
still there. All original. There's a stamp on the pollution pump that's original. It
And what did you say about the overspray, George?
no, there's no overspray anywhere, so nobody came in and reshot it.
Right.
One interesting fact before we wrap it up, and I don't know if you could you could actually pick that up on camera.
Oh yeah.
But where it says, you see Hurst, but it's H-R-U-S-T instead of H-U-R-S-T.
Oh yeah, that showed up on
At the
camera.
factory, that's when they would do that, so that when it was going down the
Oh,
line,
they
they'd know it
knew.
was a Hurst.
Wow.
The other thing they did, which is very interesting, and Rudy told me this also, explained to me, this paint here is supposed to be like this. You can see how close they are.
Yeah.
That told them at the factory this was a Hurst Olds.
Okay.
Good to
Little
know.
signs. Little
Yeah,
signs down.
yeah, any assembly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assembly.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all I have. I hope I'm correct in everything. If I'm not, well, then you can be correct.
Well, like we tell our viewers, look, we don't claim to
Yeah.
be, experts in all this. We're just trying to keep the car culture going. Hey, quick shout out to FloridaCarShows.com, FLACarshows.com. Terry, you get all the car shows in Florida.
And Kelly and Nick at
Yeah,
Mr. Cruising
yeah.
Magazine.
Yeah.
Awesome people.
And Urge Apparel, and we
Urge Apparel.
appreciate you guys for supporting
and,
us.
And the Rod
Rod
Shop.
Shop. The Rod Shop, Hudson,
Yeah.
Florida. Them
Yeah.
guys are
Nice,
awesome there if you
nice.
need work done. Let's start it up. Steve, why don't you go out back?
Yes,
and
I gotta
let's-
hear
let's-
this.
This thing sounds great for 180 horsepower, I'm going to tell you.
It's got an aftermarket exhaust on it, and that's why. But
You have the original, don't you?
yes, I do. I got that from Rudy. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I took the keys. I thought maybe nobody noticed. Miriam did.
That sounds good, Steve.
Very good.
In keeping with tradition.
Well, you think back then it was all Corollas back then on the road and little 4-cylinders, and you got this and it sounds like real healthy and beefy, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, you still felt like you were in a muscle car, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
That
gives
was
you
the
that
point.
feel.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and shut it off, buddy.
You floored it.
Well, guys, we're out of time. Again, if anybody knows some of the things we talked about on here and excuse me, correct us in a nice way, please. We'd love to learn more.
Absolutely.
I know they would. We appreciate you guys coming over.
Thank you for having us.
Another
Thank you.
beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful, unrestored
Anytime.
car, right? All original.
I think the main thing with these cars is that you enjoy them.
That's
Enjoy
it.
'em, yeah.
Don't pay too much attention to what it is, what it's supposed to be, how many miles, how much it is, whatever. Just take the time.
Love it.
You're
Enjoy it.
blessed to have it, and enjoy it.
I agree.
I agree.
No matter what.
Yep.
Okay?
With that, I'm Chip,
I'm Steve.
I'm Marion.
I'm George.
and this is
Chip's
Chip's
Garage.
Garage.
Garage.